off, I like to start the video off with this. Alright guys, being out here and it was raining earlier, and I ran inside to grab my camera, and by the time I got out it started to let up a little bit, so as you can tell, the streets are very shiny. Okay. And anyways, being out here and hearing the rain and everything and made me want to ask you guys a question, which is, what was your favorite game to play when it was a stormy day or stormy night outside back in the 80s, 90s, whenever you were a kid and you had like the Nintendo or the Genesis or anything like that? What was your favorite game to play when it would when the rain would set in the mood for basically like any type of game you would want to play? Well, for me in the 90s, I'd have to say Jurassic Park on the Sega Genesis, and that'd probably be it. And for nowadays, I'd have to say probably Batman Arkham Asylum. But anyways, what are your guys's? Okay, now that that's said and done, I'd like to hear all your guys' responses to that question. Video responses would be most appreciated. I'd like to see your guys' thoughts and games, like I said in the video. This is my favorite game to play on a stormy day or stormy night. Just that I have so many memories with this. I gotta learn to turn my fucking phone off while I'm doing videos. But hell yeah. And anyway, this is my 400 subscriber video special, so enjoy. What we're gonna do first is we are going to do a game room tour. I know what you guys are saying. Finally, yes, a Cynical Enigma game room tour. I'm gonna warn you right now, though, I don't have everything set out to where I want it yet. Like behind the camera, there's a couple of things I want to put right behind my camera. A couple of bookcases or bookshelves or media towers to where it can hold my action figures and stuff. But enough with that. We'll go on with the game room, the long-awaited game room tour. Cynical Enigma's game room. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Okay, first off, that's my tripod. My crappy 46-inch tripod that I paid like 30 bucks for. And here's my game room door. Has a GameStop, well, I don't know if I would say GameStop because I'm pretty sure Nintendo gave these everywhere else, like Toys R Us or anywhere that Pokemon Black or White was being sold. I ended up getting this poster. I was gonna say paper, but I have no idea why. But yeah, I love this poster showcasing black and white. And down here you got the Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver. Fucking right. And on the top, you will notice that I have the sign, Welcome to Raccoon City, Home of Umbrella. Fucking metal. And I said I was going to open up one of these, and I decided not to. As you can see, it is still sealed. And I do not ever plan on opening this because this is like I got 2 of these and they're like 2 out of 1,000 only made. And these are going to be worth quite a bit of money. And then they're worth quite a bit of money right now, but I'm not going to sell them or anything like that right now. I might sell one of them in the future, but I am keeping at least one of these. But enough of me rambling. Let's get on with it. Star Fox. Here we go. As soon as you enter my game room, to the right of me, I still have this epic Make Me poster. I heard about the second one. Can't fucking wait for the second one. Up here I have my Mario safety light kit from Halloween of 2 years ago. We're gonna close the door behind me, and right here I still have my big ass Donkey Kong Country Returns promo poster right here. And this is like one of the best posters in my room right now. Next to that poster we have the Super Mario poster from Club Nintendo. That's 1 of 3, this is 2 of 3, and the one over there is the 3rd one. But anyways, moving on. Right here I got it's a party invitations for Doug from the cartoon show Doug. I got those for 50 cents. I'm gonna shut my phone off now. If I can unlock itself. God dang it. And there we go. So now you will just hear the vibration. But anyway, moving on. Over here I have kick-ass Ren and Stimpy party invitations. And these are still sealed. Pay 50 cents for those as well. And right here I have some gaming advertisements for Mortal Kombat, Sub-Zero, Mythologies, Terminator 2 for the Genesis, and Game Gear and Super Nintendo. It's right there. And below the Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero Mythologies is Mortal Kombat 2. Badass. And if you guys are wondering, yes, I did get these out of excuse me. I did get these out of some comic books that aren't worth a shit, okay? And I got this one too, Comic Zone. That's badass. And then here's a picture of me and my buddies all having a party. It was his birthday that day, so. Right here is a kick-ass Batman advertisement. The real game begins Thursday, September 7th. I love Batman. And here's a Doom not poster, but like advertisement. I don't know why it took me that long to answer, but next to this we have my Super Mario hat. One of my friends bought me before he moved out of my town and went to Massachusetts. So, hell yeah, represent Mario all the way. I've had this hat for about a year and a half to 2 years. And here I have a Garbage Pail Kids Flashback Sticker Series 2. I got this from my dollar store. My brother went in and asked him if he could have it, and he said yeah, and then he gave it to me. And of course, this is where I have all my cards, sealed packs, and everything. And look at this. Oh yeah. Shadowless pack, baby. Alright. And I also got some Dragon Ball Z cards. That's what these mostly are. And then I got some Power Ranger cards and TMNT cards. Pretty nifty. Hanging up on my wall right there. Hells yeah. And below that we have my dresser. And on top of my dresser we have my phone. Gotta put the hat back. And a small little TV I like to call my tester TV to test my systems on when I go out and find them out in the wild. And here's my camera case. Here's my Virtual Fighter 2 I got from Rob, my Game Genie, Genesis 3, and the Power Rangers puzzle that is below it. Haven't had time to put it together or whatever, but here's my Vita. And over here we got my Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1 poster. Really happy to have that. And we have my... Actually, I'll get into that after I show the rest of the posters off on this wall. And then below that I got this poster from Rob as well. Really happy to get this. Toe Jam and Earl. And my Eternal Champions poster. I believe I got this in my Sega Genesis box when I got it. I'm not sure, I don't remember. But hells yeah. Below that, I have a CD stand There's a crack on the top of it, but it don't bother me none. And I only paid $1.50 for it. Funny thing about this, those of you who know Skoog Gaming, he previously owned this, and I guess he gave this to the Salvation Army, which ended up going to the Salvation Army that I go to, and I picked this up for $1.50. It's a small world, like you said, man. Next to that is my Famiclone 3, which works flawlessly. I don't have any import games for it yet. Plan on getting some in the future. And below this, well, right here is my Vita case. Below that, I keep forgetting to show this in my pickups videos, which I'm showing you guys right now. The Gears of War 3 Epic Edition, my buddy Maskey hooked me up with. He just decided he didn't want it, so he gave it to me. So hell yeah, thanks again, man. Below that, we have my CD collection here. Mostly metal and 90s music and stuff. And some toys and Children of Bodom CD right there. Hell yeah. Now, for these right here, I have some action figures mounted up on my wall. There's a vintage Shawn Michaels from the WWF Attitude Era. Still sealed. It isn't worth that much, but I don't really care because I'm keeping it anyway. Because I'm a huge fan of the WWF series. And right here we have my Tomb Raider action figure mounted up on the wall. And to the right of that we have my Resident Evil action figure collection. The 10th anniversary collectors, whatever. Really lucky to get those as well. I got them for my birthday back in 2008. Hell yeah. And below that we got my Sonic the Hedgehog figures. So we got the one from original Sonic from '91 and another original Sonic from '91, the same one, and Sonic the Hedgehog from 1998, which I believe is from Adventure. And below that is my WCW Giant handheld Tiger game. So I'm probably just going to keep that there since I couldn't sell it on eBay. So that does it for this wall. Here's a look from it from a distance. Alright, now we're going to move on to my next wall. Right here you'll notice a speaker, left speaker, right speaker, center speaker, the back right speaker, and the back left speaker, and the subwoofer. I have a badass sound system in my bedroom / game room. I don't sleep in here, I sleep out in my living room, but I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but the fucking bass on it's amazing, especially for this game. But I'll show you my setup over here. I got my NES, my SNES, my badass Donkey Kong Country mug. I still gotta clean that out, by the way. My Star Fox. Below that I have my N64 with No Mercy in it, really good game, and my PS1. And below that I have my Sega Genesis with the Sega CD and the 32X attachment. Next to that I got my Dreamcast console. And below this I have my receiver and my CD player. My neighbor was very kind enough to give this to me for free, so a special shout out and thanks to him. If you ever come across this video, I doubt it, but thanks, guy. But right next to that is my entertainment stand, which I got to get rid of and get a new one because if you can tell, look at it from a distance, it slants. So I'm going to be getting a new one here soon, hopefully, and a bigger TV. My GameCube is right there, then up above that is my PS2, then above that is my Xbox. And I got my badass Mega Man figure right there. And my TV, of course. And on top of my TV is my Atari Game Center. There are games in here, but I don't feel like, you know, lifting it up and everything. But I got my heavy sixer Atari right here, and on top of that, I have my Little Big Planet collector's pack that I picked up for 10 bucks at Kmart. That my buddy Maskey picked up for me. Thanks again. Above that, I have this coin box that has, like, I believe, like a video game receipt in it or something. I don't know. And below that, I have another Atari 2600. That's a Telegames version. And my Super Nintendo controller is on top of that for some reason. Below that, I have a DVD player and everything. And I do have more stuff in here, but I don't really... I have more stuff in here, but all this stuff is in the way, and I don't want to make this too long. But we'll just go on with whatever I can show you guys. Right here, I have a Mario Kart Wii box, again from the dumpster dive I used to do back in 2010. And above that is the Unlock the Box big box meal from Taco Bell. And right here is another Wii Mario Kart box for the wheel in the game. Again from the dumpster diving I used to do. And on top of that is another big box from Taco Bell. So you guys are probably gonna think I'm weird or whatever, but you know, like, if you really think about it, these things will not exist anymore. Well, probably doesn't. I know there's quite a few people that will keep these for collection purposes, and I am one of those few. And right here, I have a Fallout New Vegas poster. It is fucking huge. It's about like 4 feet long and probably about maybe 2.5 to 3 feet long, I believe, or wide. So I don't know why it's so long, but yeah, it is fucking huge. And right here we have like the third poster I talked about from Club Nintendo. People asked me in the past why I put push pins through it, and I replied to them, you know, like, I'm not really gonna sell it in the future or anytime soon or anything like that, so why would I want to keep it in pristine tip-top shape if I'm not gonna sell it? It's for my game room use, or it's for my game room purpose only. So, and above that, I made myself a little bead spray. Got Mario right there, and got the coin box right there. I gotta move my my guy that I made from Air Fortress. Hal. I can't speak today. I can never fucking speak. I have speech problems. Next to here is a Sword Quest poster, and I believe it is Earthworld. Yep, the Earthworld poster. Really lucky to have that. I love the Sword Quest series. I don't really care if I can't understand it without the comic book or not, but the Sword Quest series is fucking metal. And right here I have a Sega Master System poster, a mini poster. Take hold of the Sega Adventure. So hells yeah. And right here, of course you guys seen in my video before, I got my crow, which is badass. His name is Eric. And I got my Super Nintendo box right here, and right next to that is my Game Genie for the original Game Boy, brand new, sealed in the box. And right here is my box Atari, and my Mario Galaxy limited, or it's not limited, it's a commemorative launch coin. And as you can tell, this is sealed as well. my box NES. And I have my NES satellite right here too, which is pretty metal. And got some glass bottles of Mountain Dew and Coca-Cola. Thought that looked kind of cool in my collection. Along with the Modern Warfare 3 Mountain Dew game fuel. And yes, I've never cracked that open. I don't plan on it. And the last thing on this side of the wall is my Game Boy case and the Game Gear case, which I'm going to move over a little bit. And right here, if you guys want collection videos, just let me know. It's my PS2 collection. I got about over 85 PlayStation 2 games. And there are some more right there. And I have only some Xbox games. That's because I never come across any Xbox games anywhere I go, ever. Unless I go to a overpriced books store and they have Xbox games for like $14 on up, which is bullshit. Which is why I can't really buy Xbox games anymore. And got some GameCube games, not many, just a couple. I am trying to collect for the GameCube and the Xbox. Anything I can basically find for a good price, good decent price, you know, I'll try and pick up. Right here, another system that I am really collecting for is my PSP. And right here I got some UMDs, or video UMDs, and then the rest of them are just games. And I got the 3DS right there, woohoo! And a broken PSP. It isn't really broken, just the screen needs to be replaced. Right here we got some video games and a 3DS game and a regular DS game, and we got my Nintendo DS Lite. And I just recently got this, which you guys will see in my pickups video that will be coming up. And below that I got all my Genesis games right here. All these are boxed. Most of them are complete. I forgot to do this. I will give you guys a view of it all the way from back here, of this side of the wall. There you go. Moving on. Batman, if you'll please let me show my viewers my PlayStation 1 collection. Go to hell. Fuck you too, Batman. Anyway, my PlayStation 1 games. And on this wall, we also have a poster showcasing the 25th anniversary edition of the Wii and the DSi XL, which was pretty badass. And I got my Metroid 2 Return of Samus poster right there, a mini poster. And I got some figures right here, some stuffed figures, or plushes. Got Shadow. Right here, got a keepsake from Hallmark. Only paid $1.50 for it, and originally it's $14.95, I guess. We got Kenny. No, that ain't Kenny. What the hell am I talking about? Got Sonic. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name from Kyle. There we go, Kyle. And we got Metal Sonic. Had a stoner moment there for a second. And below that we got my box NES collection. Yep. And continuing on with the box NES collection into the Master System box collection as well. Continuing on, some badass fucking Mario mushrooms. And my box SNES collection. I'm still looking for Donkey Kong Country 3 in the box with complete. And you guys aren't gonna believe this, but these are the only boxed 64 games that I have. Rush 2 and 1080 Degrees. These are the only 2 boxed N64 games I have. I never find them out in the wild, ever. The only time I found these out in the wild is when my brother Chad went out to Goodwill and got these for $2 each. Next to that, we got my PlayStation Collector's Edition of Grand Theft Auto for the PS1. Got all 3 Grand Theft Autos released on the PS1 in here. He paid $7 for this and gave me it for my birthday or my Christmas present, I don't remember. And right here is a continuation of my boxed SNES collection with Yoshi's Island and All Stars. And below that we got my Saturn games, and we got my Sega CD games. Don't know what the fuck this is. And next to that we have my Wii accessories standee. Got another Mega Man figure standing right there. Below that we got my boxed Game Boy games. And moving on to the next. And moving on. And then right here is just some random stuff like CD cleaner, Game Boy Advance carry case, Halise Virtual Boy game, and just some, you know, just random stuff. My PC games. And just Dreamcast controller. I don't know why it's there. It's been there for a while, I guess. I've been really lazy about moving it. Oh shit. Next we got a badass Atari joystick. Apparently this goes online for about $40 to $50, but I'm not selling it anytime soon because this is like the best joystick I got. Right here is the very first PlayStation 2 system I've ever bought when I was 14 years old with my own money. On my first job. I still got it in the box, in the pre-played box. But anyway. God damn, my phone's going off like crazy. It's probably either Lethco or Rob, because I remember sending them a message. But anyway, in here we got my memory cards for various systems. This is rechargeable batteries and a charging dock for the Wii. That's still brand new, unopened. And in here we got my Wavebird controllers. And we got a Atari RF switch adapter. And my niece made me this. It's a kick-ass Spider-Man thing. And my nephew made this for me too. So I just haven't had the time to put them up. And right here we got my Genesis controllers and my Saturn multi-tap and my Genesis multi-tap. It's right there. And below that we got my another random like controller slot, GameCube controllers, Super Nintendo controllers, PlayStation 2 remote, and another multi-tap for the PS2. And right here we got just random controllers and gun cons. Gun con for the Xbox. There we go. And then below that we have another bunch of random stuff for like controllers, gun cons, power adapters, and AV cables. Same with that. I kind of have to like punch it in order for it to go all the way in. I have no idea why. Moving on. Oh, I didn't show you guys this yet. Here's my toy display. Lord Zed. I'm gonna cover his fucking thing because it is very badass. Lord Zed. You got some DBZ figures. You got an original 1986 Thundercat. from TMNT. Yeah, I'm just having a very bad stoner memory day. We got the Trill from the 90s. If anybody of you remembers, or if any of you guys were a kid growing up in the 90s, getting the Burger King Kids Club, or you were in the Burger King Kids Club or whatever, and you will remember these. I remember getting these in my Happy Meals and shit, and this fucker still glows in the dark. And we got a Resident Evil Biohazard 4 imported figure. And right up here we have a present that R-Rob gave me this past Christmas. We got Shredder. We have another box imported Biohazard 4 figure. We got Donnie right there. We got all the turtles and everything. And we got Mega Man. We also got the Fallout 3 guy. And we got Reptile, another turtle. And we got Pikachu standing next to Goten and Trunks. Imagine that. And we got some more shitty characters that I got from DLT, David Lee T. And my battery's running low, yay! And we got a Babam, a mutated turtle, and just some more stuff. Oh, and if you guys have noticed that, it's a flyer from where I used to fight at. Got my WWF edit. My battery, no, not my battery, but my memory card stopped because I guess it was getting full, so moving on. Just got some random stuff laying around here that I need to clear out. And got my boxed PlayStation phone. And in here you guys have noticed that I've gone to, well, I've gone to Chuck E. Cheese's with my brother and my niece. So I got like a chest full of tokens. But anyway, and I got my badass lamp with a red light bulb in it. And below that are my magazine, or my Nintendo Power, PlayStation, and Xbox magazines, and Game Informer. I don't buy Game Informer anymore. Game Informer, I wipe my ass with. I just have to say that. And just got some random shit right there. And here we got my Game Boy systems. And below that we got some strategy guides right here as well. And back there we got Master Chief and the Warthog, my Helter Skelter chapter book. And we got Hulk Hogan right here, her brother. He was my fucking hero back when I was a kid. And we got a Super Mario Advance, Game Boy Advance, whatever the fuck this is, I don't know. And we got some Pokemon cards in here. I got my, if you guys remember, those of you who have been subscribed to me since last year, just one second. There we go. If you guys remember last year, I got really lucky and came across a booster box of original base 1 Pokemon cards for 150 bucks, and I picked it up and did a video on it. And if you want, if it's requested, I will get the videos back up so you guys can check that out. And I have a lot more cards in there as well, like hollows and stuff. So, and I have a Super Mario tin in there with unopened packs and a poster and everything else. And of course my Pokemon cards. And below that are just like random cards of Mario Brothers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, etc. And we got some Dragon Ball Z, how to draw the characters, and same with the Pokemon and all that stuff. Below that are just some random stuff that I found. Like that. On top of that we got Mario Teaches Typing 2, and then just some random cords, cables, blah blah blah, yada 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 yada. And next to that we got some more PS1 games. I'm pretty sure I'm over the 115 mark. And we just got some random loose cards up here. Like Excite Bike, whatever that game is, Zelda, Pokemon Stadium, Mario Kart 64, Star Wars, Shadow of the Empire, Super Mario 64, etc. And in here we have some random games as well. For instance, my PS3 version of Resident Evil ORC, sealed. Got Hogan's Alley, Strider, Battletoads, Little Nemo Dream Master, my Contra, Mario, Narc, Air Warriors, etc., etc. And then in this, be on the lookout for this too. This will be another part of the subscriber video. I can't even open that right now, but these are all my sealed games in here. This is like overflowing basically of brand new, never opened games. All this right here. And below this, there's some more sealed games and all of my cheat devices. My Action Replay, Game Genie, whatnot, Game Shark. The only thing that isn't cheating related in here is the Pokemon game and whatever's in here. Right there. Sorry if I got too close. Got the e-reader. So yeah, that about does it. And this is just random cases and more boxes from Taco Bell. And you guys already know what's behind my door. And just got a Connect poster here before it came out. And I never showed you guys this either, my Pokemon calendar poster that I got, which is from the first series, like the 151 Pokemon series, which is pretty fucking sweet. I don't have the room to like post the posters up anywhere, so I'm just gonna keep it right there. But yeah, that's my game room tour. I hope you guys enjoyed. Rate, comment, subscribe, thumb up if you liked it, and if you really liked what you've seen, please subscribe. You won't be disappointed. Look out for my future videos, and we'll be talking to you later. Peace.
Rise from your grave.